Hello everyone. Today we are going to continue with internal check system. So hope you can recall our previous classes on internal check system for payment of wages, for stores, for cash transactions, and the last one for cash sales at the counter. So today we are going to discuss with the second one, traveling agent. So until now we discussed recording internal check system for cash sales at the counter, and now we are going to start with the traveling agents. So I hope uh, you know about the traveling agents. So these traveling agents are initially not allowed to collect the cashiers. So in that situation, it's a very direct procedure in that we cannot apply internal check system. So I hope you can recall the meaning of internal check system. That means applying the check system at various stages of a transaction. In this case, we cannot apply the internal check system. But there are the situations wherein which traveling salesmen are allowed to collect the cash from the customer. So under this situation, we can apply internal check system. That means we can apply the various checks at various stages. The entire process is not handled by the traveling agents. So here we are going to adopt the various check system in its process. So of course, I hope you can imagine the traveling agents coming or visiting house to house and selling the things. So, it might be the situation of convincing customers and knocking their doors, and of course, these two things are a little less nowadays. But you can imagine the insurance agents, or you can imagine the medical reps. So those are continuously doing their job of traveling sales. So let us see how we can adopt internal check system for the traveling agents. Of course, the entire sales process spread over the world. So in this situation, so the head office may be at any one point here. So imagine the head office is here, but the branch office will be situated at various places. And this situation is common for all things after the globalization. The entire world is treated as a single market, and the head office is going to control the various branch offices. So here, of course, in a single branch, the traveling agents has to work here. So within the single branch, this man has to travel across the branch area and has to make the sales. So consider this example. So this salesman visited a house, and he wishes to sell some products to this household person. And this man is wanted to sell the properties, and in return the cash paid by the customer. And in return to this cash payment, he has to give the receipts. But while giving such receipt, so it is the rough receipts. It's not the original receipt. So only the rough receipts book will be supplied to this traveling salesman, and he used to give the rough receipts to customer and ask the customers to collect the original receipts from the head office. I repeat, so these salesmen come to the customers and sold some products. In return, the customer paid the amount, and as a result, he should receive or he should give the receipts. And while giving receipts, so these traveling agents should give only the rough receipts out of the rough receipts book supplied to them. And he requests the customer to collect the original receipts from the head office or from the branch office. The original receipts will be supplied either from the head office or from the branch offices. So it is the first check system. So he is not allowed to give the original receipts. The original receipts will be issued from the head office or branch office. Again, this customer can make a call or contact the branch office or the head office for any queries in the receipt book. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಕ್ವೇರೀಸ್ಗಳು ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಇಸ್, ಸೊ ಅವರ ರೆಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So if the head office or the branch office can directly contact the customer. And the next thing, so here this head office as well as the branch office will issue a periodic reports to the traveling agents regarding the sales made by him. And again, this traveling agent has to submit the cash to the branch office as well as to the head office periodically. Again, this traveling salesman has to submit his periodical statement. So the periodical statement prepared by the head office or the branch office supplied to the traveling agents, and traveling agents, he prepared a document regarding his sales and he should submit to the branch as well as the head office. So they can cross verify each others. And this head office can send a letter to the customer regarding the sales or regarding their orders. For example, a customer, ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರು, ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 6 months ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ಅವರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. Such situation, head office can directly send a letter to the customer and they can inquire regarding their fresh orders. They can request the customers for fresh orders. So this is how a traveling agent's sales can be cross-checked by another. Or this is how an internal check system can be adopted for traveling agents. So hope you understood, and now I hope and I expect you to uh, tell me the points for internal check system regarding cash sales by traveling salesmen. You have watched or you have carefully observed the things, and you'll be able to answer this one. The first one, traveling salesman should issue only the temporary receipts to customers from rough receipts book supplied to them. So he is not allowed to distribute original receipts, only the rough receipts he can distribute. Final receipts should be issued by the head office or by the branch office directly to the customer. Customer can contact the head office or the for the final receipt, either the head office or the branch office for the final receipts. At regular intervals, cash should be remitted to head office. Should not be permitted to deduct any amount from the cash collected. So here, salesman has to remit all the amount collected to the branch office or to the head office without deducting any amount. So he cannot deduct his salary from the cash collected. So salary will be paid by the head office or the branch office in a separate mode. So here he is not allowed to deduct any expenses from the amount collected. Instructed to submit the periodic statements to the head office or the branch, and head office or the branch office has to send a periodic statement to the debtors to confirm the debt. So they can send a letter to the debtor. So credit sales ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಂಥ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬಾಕಿ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ. ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್, ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ can directly send a statement to the customer and they can confirm the sales. ಅಂತ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಕಳಿಸಬಹುದು. Letters to the old customers who failed to place the new orders. They can request directly to the customers for the fresh orders. So this is all about the traveling agent. Here, how we can adopt the internal check system at various stages of traveling agents function. For watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Of course, the last point I missed. That is transfer of traveling salesman from one place to another. He should not be allocated to one particular place permanently. He should be transferred from one place to another, so that there will be least possibilities that he can make arrangements in that particular area for some malpractice. He should be transferred from one places to another at periodical intervals. For watching. Take care and